Hey guys, Horatio here with another Pokemon review. This time it is the TOMY brand 1-in-1 scale Jirachi Plush. This guy is extremely rare. Not the rarest Pokemon toy in the world, but relatively hard to find since it has been a while since he was originally made. He's very large, as you can see. He's a perfect 1-in-1 scale plush, and he looks really great as part of a cosplay. I regularly cosplay Max when I go to anime conventions, and Jirachi is always a part of my Max cosplay. I'm super fond of this guy, super pleased to have him in my collection. He is just one of the cuddliest things you could even imagine, and I can never get over the 1-in-1 scale plushes. So, let's take a look at him. And here we are with our 1-in-1 scale Jirachi. Pick him up and tilt him forward. He does not really stand without something behind him, and that is just a fault of the shape of Jirachi. It's just about impossible to make a Jirachi plush that does stand, since his body is so much smaller than his massive head. But he's very soft. He's not made out of minky fabric, but the fabric choice form is extraordinarily soft. And let's bring him up and take a look at his details. You can see that his eyes are very cute. They are painted with a little bit of minky fabric right there for his little eye spots. His mouth is embroidered. Very pretty. His head ribbons are felt, which I know I've ranted about in a previous Jirachi review. Why not ribbon? I will always say that. Why not ribbon? It seems like it would be... I know they're sort of supposed to be ribbon or paper tags, and paper would not be a good choice, but ribbon would look gorgeous. I'm just not big on felt. It's just an unpleasant fabric, and it shows creases and dents so clearly, and it shows the stitching so clearly. I would really like a different fabric choice for his head ribbons. His third eye on his belly is embroidered. Again, very pretty. And we'll flip him around. And his train is a different fabric, which I think more or less works. The fabric choice, which is a very plush fabric, would not work so well for the train, so the fabric choice is justified. The train does need to drape and float, and this fabric simply would not. Those are well done. On a previous Jirachi plush, I point out that they're the size of his arms and make it look like he has 4 arms. Not so much here. Overall, a very cute plush. As I mentioned before, he is 1-in-1 scale, so he is the proper scale. He's perfect for a Max cosplay, which is what I use him for most. Max is one of my regular cosplays that I make appearances as at a variety of conventions. And then if you open him up, he does have a talk box inside of him. I'm just going to take it on out. It is loosely floating, as you can see. And you can hear it shakes around because he talks based on movement. It's just not super sensitive. Alright, I brought it away because I was just about to run out of camera space. It is unfortunately strangely responsive, and it will randomly talk. I keep meaning to take it apart and see if there's something floating around in there that's causing that. But he says several different phrases, we'll always be friends. I'll always be watching you. My name is Jirachi, and so on. And I do love that his voice is metallic sounding, and that's more a comment on the film rather than the toy itself, since the voice is very film accurate. Jirachi is... I think that the metallic sounding voice just suits him very well. So now that you've heard that, I'm going to switch it off. And then it just fits right back inside of Jirachi's back. There's no Velcro in the back to keep him shut. It just kind of shuts on its own. And you can see that it shuts pretty clearly. The tush tag on mine has unfortunately been clipped off, but I've mentioned earlier he was manufactured by TOMY, who made the majority of the 1-in-1 scale plushes. Overall, a fantastic plush. Definitely one that I highly recommend. He's so cute, so enjoyable, so worth having around, and he looks great on a shelf. He looks great with cosplays. So, thanks for watching, guys. Comment, like, favorite, subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff. And this is Horatio signing out. I'll see y'all at the next review.